Hey guys, today is Wednesday, August 24th, 2022, and this video is in response to a question that I got on a video that I created yesterday talking about me writing covered calls on AT&T and averaging about 2% a month. And so as I scroll down to the comment section here, there's a comment left by Mr. William McDuff, and here's what William says. You're making some nice money with a low-risk play. Just a thought. Have you considered buying, say, 300 shares and laddering your option 1, 2, and 3 months and rolling them over so they all have a 3-month cycle after the first go-around? Probably get fatter premiums that way. So first of all, thank you, William, for your question and your suggestion. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at that, and you're going to see why I choose to do 30-day options instead of doing that. And so we'll take a look at that. There's two reasons primarily, but let's take a look at the numbers because the numbers is really what counts. So we're going to head over to a website called Bar Chart, and here at Bar Chart we have AT&T pulled up. Currently AT&T is trading at $17.91. And so what I want to do in this particular case is let's take a look at what our options would be here. And so right now, if we look at 8/26, which is this Friday, this is the option. We've got about 3 days until expiration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare a 30-day option, 60-day option, and 90-day option against the same strike price, okay? And then we can really determine how effective that strategy would be. So my next 30-day option would be 9/23, okay? 9/23. And so let's say I bought AT&T today. Let's say that the price is $17.88. And so I would sell the $18 call, okay? So let's go and take a look at the $18 call on AT&T. Right now, the $18 call would sell for 50 cents. So we're going to pull out a notepad here and write that down. Okay, so we've got our notepad out. AT&T is trading at $17.88. I've rolled out 31 days. As we can see, 31 days till expiration. This is an $18 call. The premium, roughly, we're just going to use the bid. Let's just say 50 cents. Okay? And so it will expire on 9/23. Now, let's go and roll this out to 60 days. So we'll go up here. We'll change the expiration date, and we'll go 10/21. That's the only option I've got here. So we'll click on that. That's about 58 days out, and an $18 call is 66 cents. The bid is 66 cents right now. So let's go ahead and write that down. Okay, so we've written down, again, $17.88 is the price of the stock. The option will expire October 21st. That's 58 days, roughly 60 days out. For the same $18 call, we get 66 cents in premium. All right. Now let's look at 90 days out. So we'll go to 11/18. That's roughly 86 days out. And 86 days out, the $18, I don't know what these asterisks are, but the $18 bid is 78 cents. So let's write that down as well. All right, so we now have all of our numbers down. We've got a 31-day option, a 58-day option, and an 86-day option. So that's roughly a 1, 2, and 3 month option on the same price. So an $18 call, because we want to compare apples to apples, and then we want to figure out, is this a better play by doing what was suggested? So the first thing that we want to do, and the thing that you want to understand, is that I always think in percentages, not dollar amount. When you're trading, you want to think in percentages and not dollar amount. Obviously, we can see here that a 31-day option is going to pay me 50 cents versus a 86-day option that's going to pay me 78 cents. So we see immediately that that's more premium, but we also have 60 more days in that contract. So let's break this down on a 30-day basis across all three options here. And so we're going to go to our percentage calculator. We bought the stock for $17.88 and we sold the 50 cents. We got 50 cents in premium. So we'll go here and we'll see that 50 cents is what percentage of $17.88. And we will calculate that and move this ad out of the way. That'll give us a 2.7% return, almost 2.8. We'll just round it up to 2.8. So let's pull that out, and let's just say that this is going to equal a 2.8% return. Okay, that's a 30-day option. Now let's take a look at the 2-month option, 58 days. We get 66 cents worth of premium. So we'll take that and put 66 cents on $17.88. And that's going to give us 3.69. We'll just round it up to 3.7. So we'll pull that out and we'll do 3.7. But we have to remember that we're getting 3.7 over a 2-month period. So now we need to divide that by 2 to really compare it to our 30-day option here. So if we take 3.7, and I'm just going to pull out my calculator here. Let's take 3.7 divided by 2, and that gives me a 1.85% monthly return. So 1.85% monthly, right? Where we've got 2.8% monthly here. And then let's go take a look at the 90-day option. We received 78 cents in premium. So we'll do 78 and we'll get a 4.36. So we'll call that 4.4. It's going to equal 4.4%. But that is over a 3-month period, 90 days. So we got to divide that by 3. And let's see what that gives us. 4.4 divided by 3. That gives me a 1.46, we'll call it 1.5% monthly return. Okay, so as we can see, the 30-day option clearly is much better than me writing a 60 or 90-day option, even though up front the premiums are fatter. Percentage-wise, I make more money by doing it every 30 days, okay? And so when you're trading, you want to always think percentage, not necessarily dollar amount, because your percentage will tell you the true value of that particular option. The second reason why I want to do 30-day, I want to sell 30-day covered calls is because of something called Theta, which is time decay. And so with an option as it gets closer to expiration, Theta or time decay starts to eat away at the premium very, very quickly. And as a seller of a covered call, my desire is for the covered call to expire worthless. So I want to use Theta in my advantage. I want to use it to my gain. And so as a seller, you always sell short options. As a buyer, you always buy long options, leaps. Here's my philosophy. My philosophy is, unless you are very, very good, you're an experienced options trader, you are a fool to buy a 30, 60, 90-day option, because you don't have the experience and you don't have enough time to be correct in the direction of that option. You don't have time to be correct. Whereas if I buy a long option, when I'm a buyer, when I buy a long option, I buy an option that's 1 year or longer. That gives me enough time to be correct in the direction of that option, and theta, which is the time decay, is not eating away at my premium as quickly. So theta works in advantage for sellers, but it sucks for buyers. So as a buyer, I buy long, but as a seller, I sell short. And so I want to sell that 30-day covered call, get that covered call for 30 days, pick up that premium, let it expire quickly, let that theta eat away at the premium, and hopefully expire worthless. Have that option expire worthless. So this is a great question, and this is the reason why I don't do the legging in that you are suggesting. That makes a lot of sense on the surface. A lot less time that you have to really kind of think about it and spend with it. But from a numbers perspective, financially, you're much better off writing 30-day options for the reason of the percentage return as well as the time decay on theta. I hope that makes sense. I hope that answered your question. Excellent question. Thank you for asking.